Alrighty then, chat room. It's Saturday, but you know what time it is. It's Real Graps. It's issue 77. As per usual, I am Guardian. I am joined by Tux, and we will take you through the week in wrestling. Hello, Zone. Alright, well, I mean, in wrestling, I don't think there's much news. TNA is trying to tell people that they aren't selling at the price that people were saying they were selling at. So, you know, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Anthem. I would just ignore it. I would just ignore the what is it? The rumors in quotations. The very real rumors, I would ignore them. We've got let's say Collision. What's the word? We've got Forbidden Door tomorrow. We do have Collision tonight. We've got Forbidden Door tomorrow, and that's very much just a show. Like, I know people are probably hyped for Forbidden Door. I mean, I can't get super hyped for Forbidden Door solely because, like, it's very much just a thrown together show. Like, yeah. I don't mind a thrown together super show, but I would like a little bit of fucking nuance.
I feel like this one is a little bit more of a thrown together show than normal. And you can tell in those Zack Sabre Jr. Kenny Omega interaction.
We'll get to that. We will get to every part of that.
Why did he do that?
We also are flying Dolo. We don't have an EP this week. EP is out on business. So let's try not to lie. Let's be careful about what we say. I'm lying. We're going to lie like shit.
You know what Dragon said about lying.
We're gonna. Yeah, Cody Rhodes taught us. He taught us how fun it could be to be a fucking liar.
It's very fun. It's extremely fun.
Speaking of funny. Zilla Fatu is WWE bound, apparently.
We're in the second inning, guys.
Fam, we fired Jeff Cobb. We fired not Hikule. We fired Tala Tonga. We fired every part of our Neo bloodline.
Wait, is Tala fired?
Nah, but the MFT broke up this week on SmackDown. Hikuleo and Tama Tonga are on their own now. Let's see. We've got Xena en route to AAA/WWE, depending. Joe Doring unfortunately passed from I don't know what this was. He had let me see. Don't remember what he had, but it was something insane. That guy was fucking awesome, by the way. That's of course 403 error as I'm trying to do something fucking awesome. Great. Man, I don't want to click none of these fucking things. I don't want to click Fox News. Like, what? What do I look like clicking that, man? Oh my god, it's a video. Brain cancer. There we go. Yeah, no, that shit is super tough. I mean, when I had seen him in the short time that he was in TNA before he had to leave TNA and obviously just leave wrestling altogether to focus on his health, he was fucking awesome. And retroactively, I found out that he was basically fucking everywhere. So, I mean, you know, it's a huge blow to wrestling in general. You never want to see wrestlers, like, lose their lives like that. Shit like that. So, I mean, at least it wasn't wrestling related. It's one of those things, because, you know, there's nothing worse than somebody dying in the ring. But, I mean, at least he was last in hospice, so, I mean, at least there's no more fucking... There's no more suffering on his end. So, I mean, salute.
Yeah, rest in peace, brother.
So, what else do we have? Yeah, I referenced it a little bit ago. TNA swears to God that they're not selling. They said, nah, bro, we would never ask for $30 to $50 million because that's undervaluing our product. Hey, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but when this number came out, niggas said that you were batshit insane for even, like, remotely asking for this in theory. I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know if you saw Tony Khan specifically say I would never fucking buy TNA for 30 to 50 million.
Yeah, they said the number, and then he was like, "How much are they selling for?" They said the number. He was dead ass just like, oh god, no.
Oh heavens, no. Oh good heavens.
Crazy. He was like,
Triple H told
I
everybody
got
to
a
just
release
watch
on
the
the
fucking
15th.
show.
Yeah, Trips knew what he had in the tuck, what he had in the chamber.
Yeah, fucking the fuck you Sami Zayn win. Oh my god. Jack Perry is still fucking pump faking this contract. Oh yeah, I found it. Here you go. Tony Khan was asked about potentially purchasing TNA by Brandon Thurston, WrestleNomics. Tony stated at what price. He was told 40 million. That nigga said no, absolutely not.
I wish there was a clip of that, man. I needed to hear the way he delivered that sentence.
40 million. Fuck no. No way.
My goodness, bro.
Oh man, dude, this Jack Perry contract shit. Just sign the fucking paper, man. Where are you going? You know, if you go to WWE, you're going right to NXT, nigga.
Yeah, so I was thinking about it too, right? And I was like, if Jack Perry goes to WWE, what does he have going for him, right? Because right now he has that damn theme song, he has his wrestling ability, but I'm also just like, that's a storytelling company, right? I'm trying to think to myself, have I ever heard anybody gassing out any type of Jack Perry stories? Like any type of Jack Perry runs, anything
Niggas
like
don't
that.
even want to hear Jack Perry fucking speak.
You explicitly, I've heard nothing but disdain.
No, because the crazy part is I like Jack Perry. I liked Jack Perry before they turned him heel a couple years ago. I was one of the guys that at the beginning, I was like, oh yeah, nah, Jungle Boy is going to be, because he was doing tag team stuff with Luchasaurus when he came in. It was him, Luchasaurus, and Marco Stunt in Jurassic Express when they first started. And then when they won the tag titles, I'm like, oh yeah, it's super dope, it's super good. You put them with Christian, weird as fuck, sure. Okay, you know, cool, super good. Christian turns heel. Sure. He takes Luchasaurus with him. I don't know about that one, Jim. I don't know, Jim. Then he's floundering and flopping. The Christian feud is kind of whatever. He gets out of that. Then he turns heel out of fucking nowhere. And he's feuding with Hook over a fake championship. Then All In London happens. The incident happens. And then this guy's off TV for forever. And then when he comes back, they have him running the fucking pissy pamper gimmick. Yeah, I'm a scapegoat. You guys scapegoated me. Alright, bro. Hey, take a break and get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yes.
Then he becomes the fucking, he starts handing waters to the Elite, and now he's retroactively a part of the Elite, and here we are. So I think you should sign that contract, buddy, for whatever money they're willing to give you, because if they don't, you could possibly go to WWE, but guess who you working under, fuck nigga? You're going to NXT. And you're probably gonna have to work with that man eventually. It's so fucking funny. Oh man, no. That Jack Perry shit. I'm gonna keep saying it again. Sign the fucking contract, man.
Spooky for you over there. And if you go over to the other company, if you ever run into CM Punk,
is runts.
I think Tony Khan might put a hit out on you. Like actually, like you might get shot.
Like at some point somewhere you're gonna share a locker room with that hashtag man, so you just need to chill the fuck out.
Like you know, do whatever you think is good for you. I'm just saying, you will never hear the end of it if you sign with the Fed. And that could be fine to you because it's like I'm getting my money, right? But I just want you to know that, like you are not good in any hood ever. Like nowhere.
You are good nowhere.
No hood ever. The fuck? What?
Hey man, I told you. The only other thing that you can do is you can try and go to Japan, right? I'm sure Japan would love a guy like you. I'm sure New Japan would love to have you. I'm sure you could probably do something in Noah or maybe All Japan. I don't know. I don't really keep up with All Japan. It's kind of hard to. But other than that, like, yeah, TNA. Yeah, no, there you go, TNA World Champion. That's a company that'll push you like you won't be pushed. Actually, no, they won't, because you'll probably lose to fucking what's his name?
Moose.
Holy fuck, could you imagine? Mid-card Moose. Not even world champion Moose.
Who's gonna fucking lariat you out your boots, brother?
Bro, they had Moose wait like 5 years, or not even like 8 years to be world champion, even though like it didn't actually matter because everybody was world champion in TNA. Like it is mad niggas. Diggler, bro, I haven't seen Diggler in a TNA ring in months. Like that shit is so fucking funny, man. All right, outside of news, I think we can get started here. So to start the week off, I watched Stardom, the conversion. Good little show. Good little. Because I don't watch. No, but even if I don't watch, like through clips, I haven't seen a fucking Dirt Diggler anywhere on there. He fought Santana. Is that why I saw that Santana picture? Is that what that was from? You see what I mean? I see the Santana picture and not the fucking Dirt Diggler part. So, I did watch the Stardom show. I watched the entire thing, but I'm not going to talk about the entire thing. The biggest things coming out of it were the Artist of Stardom match. That's the Ito Respect Gundam versus God's Eye. It wasn't too bad of a match. I think that everybody in the Ito group needs a little bit more time. I am personally interested in the development of Kikyo Furusawa. I think she has a lot going for her. I didn't expect that Ito was like already a star in Stardom. Like they're singing along with her. She does the Ito-chan stuff like mid match, and they're like hot for it. So that was super cool to see. But God's Eye ends up retaining their artist championship. Tekla appears and tries to shave Taro Okada in the next segment. She tries to spit on the Stardom logo, and he protects it with his body. She beats the shit out this nigga, by the way. Like it's straight beats, and she whooping him with her belt and shit. Kid appears. Kid sends Tekla to the floor. Tekla is basically carried out of the arena, and Kid poses with the belt and notes that she wants the AEW Women's World Championship. We then had announced the blocks for the 5-star GP. I won't go through all the names, but I am excited for it. I did try to do my retrospective of the 5-star GPs, and then I got my ass beat by New Japan running like 3 months worth of shows as I was trying to start this tournament. Let's see. We had the whatchamacallit. We had the Queen's Quest reunion match, which was Neo Genesis and Utami Hayashishita versus Hate. And the reason why this is called the Queen's Quest reunion is because everybody except for, I believe, Konami was Queen's Quest out at some point. Azumi, Kid, Miyu Amasaki, Utami, obviously, Kamitani, Momo Watanabe, and B. Priestley were all ex-Queen's Quest members. So, I also noted that in my notes that Utami's new entrance video, they didn't give her much B-roll for that. It's all just, hey, it's kind of your fault that everything is all fucked up in Stardom now. Like she's public enemy number one, kinda. At least for the ex Queen's Quest members. But yeah, I mean her leaving was basically like the first boulder in the what was it? The first boulder in the fucking avalanche that was Kamitani's psyche exploding. And this also doubled as the Momo return match. The actual match itself wasn't too bad. It was actually very good, but it had all the hate-isms in it. And what I mean by this is like it was egregious levels of crowd brawling that like nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to see.
You don't love a good crowd brawl?
Nah, I hate it.
Too bougie for it, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Wait, hold on. Who am I missing? So there's an 8. Oh no, it is just okay. Yeah, everybody was in this group. I'm tripping. Yeah, no, you're right. So I was like, damn, why? I guess it's that 7 of them have history, is what it was. Okay. I just derailed myself because I saw what Iggy said and I was like, damn, did I get this wrong? And I was wrong. But it is good because I you know, you always gotta remember. Damn, God's like getting a 6 on whatchamacallit? That shit is crazy. But the big story here is that at the end of the match, Momo brings in the bat. She's instructed by Kamitani to use the bat. Utami gets out of the way the first time, and the second time, Momo ends up smoking. Like, Kamitani gets fucking shimoned by this bat. It looked gnarly as fuck. Like, the camera angle was set up perfectly to where it... And she swings this thing full fucking force, too. So the fact that they were able to make this look so fucking awesome is like, absolutely fucking fantastic for everybody involved. And I'm a huge fucking fan. So after getting hit with the bat, Utami uses Momo to hit a magic killer on the Kamitani, and then she hits the crucifix. I don't know what the fuck this crucifix bomb is called, but yeah, Saya ends up getting pinned by Momo's mishap. Momo tries to help her up, and Saya's like, "Yo, you got me fucking killed. Move." And then we took to Twitter, and everybody was being passive aggressive. We started talking about people's leadership abilities. Momo's like, how the fuck is this my fault? You got pinned? Are we trolling or what? So in the next match we had Rina Yamashita and Shuri for the IWGP Women's title. This shit was awesome. Like, I think this is probably my favorite match on this card in terms of like in-ring work. Like, just in terms of how the match played out, I enjoyed this a lot. I would tell you to go out of your way for this one. Because, you know, this is one of those matches. This is like one of the Darby Allin effect matches, where it's like, oh yeah, you know, Yamashita is a deathmatch wrestler, but she can totally wrestle too. Like, you know, it's one of those backhanded-esque matches. Except, I enjoy Rina Yamashita instead of fucking Darby Allin. So I definitely would say that to if you can take a chance to watch that match. Oh, this also sets up, Natsupoi comes out next, and she wants the next shot. She also mentions that she has an awesome husband, and I know when that first came out, we put it in the group chat, and Mimsy was like, yo, you niggas can't be serious. So, it's agreed that they'll have their match on the opening night of the 5-Star GP, which I believe is the 18th of July. So that's what's a Sunday? Saturday. Next up, we have a Stars matchup. It's for the Wonder of Stardom Championship. It's Saya Iida and Hanan. This match is kind of weird. Like, I'm not sure what it is. Is that, like, when I watch these Hanan matches, Hanan's skill is like she is very good, or not very good, but she is clearly able to do the things that need to be done. But for whatever reason, when she gets in the ring, it's like a complete disconnect. For me, at least. Like, I every time I watch a Hanan match, I'm like, okay, this kind of needs to hit a second gear. And when you look at it, it looks like it does, but it doesn't feel like it does. Like, Hanan matches very much still feel like they're stuck in first gear. I don't know. Maybe that it's just the fact that Iida's not enough to carry, and Hanan obviously still can't do it on her own. But, like, you know, when she was working Konami, it wasn't really... the Konami match didn't really have this problem. Like, it did a little bit, but it was, like, a bit messy on this match. I wasn't really a fan of it. But the big thing out of this one is that Matoi Hamabe ends up joining Stars in the absence of Komomo and Yurihime. And then in our main event, it's Suzu Suzuki, it's Sayaka Kurara, it's the fucking World of Stardom Championship. This match, like, this is the second Stardom pay-per-view where we've had this main event that has like a big, not big, but it has an overarching storyline thing that I get super invested in, because this match was put together almost perfectly. The story going into it is that Kurara ended up beating Saya for the title, right? You know, she was able to channel the Tom Nakano buff. She was able to use all the rage and anger to overcome basically the God Queen of the universe. But then what? And this is the then what, right? Like if I had to put it in anime terms, it's like if fucking Gon used all of his nen to beat Pito, and then the bug was what, not the bug, but you know what I mean. That fucking man was waiting for him next. Fucking, what is that nigga's name? What is the green nigga called? I forgot what that guy's name is. Oh my god, what the fuck is that guy called? Tux. I know you know what that nigga is called.
What nigga?
The green nigga in Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, Marion.
There you go. Yeah, it's like if Gon beat Pito and then Marion was waiting for him right after. So Suzu's like the first person to pin Sayaka, and from there it goes, okay, you're the champion, but I beat you fairly easily. You probably shouldn't be holding that. And that's like a big thing into this match, is that Sayaka's like, yo, I work super hard, I love professional wrestling. This is all I've ever wanted. Or not really all I've ever wanted, but this is what I've wanted since joining professional wrestling, and I have it. And I'm gonna prove to you that I deserve it. And she tried. Like, the whole point of this match is that Sayaka is very clearly outmatched. Suzu is on a completely different level, and she's trying her best, but she cannot breach that glass ceiling like she did the originally. Man, this shit was awesome because it's Suzu fucking her up. Yo, there's a spot very early in this match. Suzu hits a pile driver on the apron, and when Sayaka slides off, she lands headfirst on the floor. Nigga, I was fucking mortified. But yeah, Kurara ends up fighting, and then there's a pivot point in this match. When she gets the sleeper, because Suzu was overconfident, she ended up in that fucking sleeper hold, and it equalized the match. It ended up equalizing the match, but because because she obviously, to put it in video game terms, she had less HP. The life lead was lost, but it was definitely still there. So Suzu ends up catching her with what is it? Let me read the ending sequence here. So we had a top rope German by Suzu, a head kick and a thrust kick. Then we had a jackknife, or emergency jackknife by Kurara. We had the fucking Tokimeki spear, and then we had I don't even know how to call this. This was like a shotgun tequila shot. She hit that shit with so much fucking, it was so quick. Like, Sayaka swung, and then she ended up in that tequila shot, and she was inside out. We then had a German suplex. Suzu rolls over, hits another one for 2. But as Kurara tries to kick out, Suzu still has waist control. So imagine you get German suplex pinned. You kick out, Shorty did not let go. You were able to escape with the kick out from the pinfall, but Suzu held on, maintained waist control, and then she hit her with a final German suplex for 3. Like, the whole point of this, this was brilliantly put together. Like, I every time I gush about these matches, because I'm so bad at speaking, like, I can't get across how good these are. And I think that you should definitely go out of your way and watch it, like, with the full video package and everything. Because when you get the full story, it's awesome. Because the first couple minutes is literally you don't belong here. And there is another point where Suzu's like, yo, alright, you said you were gonna beat me, so beat me. And then she couldn't, because, she's not there yet. Like, it was very much a case of circumstance. And it's super well done. Now, unlike this other shit that I had to deal with, fucking Darby Allin shit, I actually enjoyed this super short title reign because it made sense within the grand scope of the universe. It's what happens when you overachieve because of adversity, and you end up getting complacent. She didn't want to admit she was complacent, but you were very much complacent. And that was a Stardom show. So, on to AAA. We're in Merida. Vikingo and fucking Dorian are wearing these shitty little sunglasses. Grande Americano is backstage with the Mexico Duck. Let's see. Elojos versus Mini Vikingo and Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. Wagner's in the blues. We get a Saruda style big knee. The big thing here is that we get a springboard crucifix bomb for the 3. And Omos attacks post-match. Let's see. Galeno ends up making the save. And the big thing that we're leading to here is Galeno versus Omos. So that'll probably happen at some point. I'm not sure if it'll be at, I think it's Verano Escandalo. It'll probably be there. Or it'll probably be at Triple Mania. So they told you that Dominic was going to be on the show last week, and they lied, basically. Like, he was on the show, but he wasn't on the show. It's a pre-tape. It's a video package. He says he's going to walk into Triple Mania and walk out with the title. And what am I supposed to say? I guess, right? Actually, no, I don't guess. Cause you walking in there with that man. Watch the fuck out, bro. Hand that belt over. So, Psycho Clown says that eventually he's going to address the future of Psycho Circus. We have a recap of the AAA Cruiserweight Championship saga. It's Laredo Kid, it's Lince Dorado and Rey Fenix for the Campeonato de Cruzeiro. Phoenix ends up getting the win here. He ends up pinning Laredo Kid. Actually, no, he ends up pinning Laredo Kid because Laredo Kid gets himself fucking pinned. This nigga showboats, he goes for the frog splash. It's blocked. He gets the Savate kick in the corner and the muscle buster for 3. Rey Mysterio says that he's trying to bring in an ex-world champion who's never wrestled in AAA. He announces next week that Lola Vice will defend her NXT title against La Hiedra. And he'll have more information about that world champion next week. This was also the precursor to, I don't know if you saw it on SmackDown, Phoenix defending his Cruiserweight Championship on SmackDown. Because Rey also says that he was negotiating to get Phoenix to defend the title on all the other brands. He also confirms that there will be further integration with AAA and the 3 WWE brands. And then it's time for our main event. We've got Grande Americano. He comes back. He addresses the mask versus mask match. He thanks everybody involved. And what's next for El Grande Americano, after winning Rey de Reyes, after winning the mask of that bastard Americano, there's one more big thing. It's the Mega Championship. He calls out Dominic, but instead, Carmen Petrovich appears on the stage. She strolls down to the ringside area, and then Los Garza and Daga appear. Then it's Bronco Nemo who appears. Nemo lays him out, they stomp him out, they leave him for dead. And then they unzip these zip-up hoodies to reveal that Perros del Mal is back, and it's a disgustingly loud pop. Because even though they were a bunch of assholes, like, Perros del Mal is like one of the most important and influential factions in AAA history.
Fire.
It's the faction that Taya was part of back in the day. If you've ever seen like old Taya footage, Paraguayo Jr., rest in peace. There's other people in there as well. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, no, this was it's like they're going out of their way to make AAA feel big time. And this is what I was talking about, right? Like, you had a big reveal at the end of this show, but this was very much a show that could have used more. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, but like it definitely deserved more. Let me see which version. It doesn't tell me. Okay, yeah. So some members of Perros del Mal were that you would know is Taya Valkyrie, Super Crazy, Psychosis, Obviously, Perro Jr., Conan, Daga, Pentagon Jr. was part of that. La Parca Negra, Cibernetico. I believe in the original Perros del Mal, Tejano was in there. So there were a lot of people in this group. Like this group had a lot of people, so where it's just like, oh no, this is like a super big thing. They also did have a Japan extension. I don't remember who was in that though. That was after my time. Let me see if we pull this up. Oh, it was a Noah group. Yeah, so Tejano, Ada, Yohei, Kotaro Suzuki, Ikuto, Hidaka, Nosawa, Wrong Guy, and then Super Crazy as well. Oh, that's the new one. Okay, yeah. And then in the original one, it was Mr. Aguila, also known as S.A. Rios, Damien 666, Hector Garza, Halloween, Blue Demon Jr., Piero, Averno, Mephisto, Shocker, Lizmark Jr., Tarzan Boy, just to name some people. And we move on to Collision. All right. I've been talking for too long, so I'm going to tag out real quick. You did watch Collision, right?
Unfortunately, I did.
Trust me, I feel the same fucking way. So I'm going to tag you in.
Initially upon watching, I was like, all right, get to watch some wrestling. Fucking Collision before. I think they might be having a show tomorrow. I think they definitely are.
There is one tonight,
like,
yeah.
All right, one before Forbidden Door. We got a couple joints on here. Let's see what we got. These niggas give me the Young Bucks. I'm like, all right, at a minimum, can't be that bad of a match, right? It's fine.
Tarzan Boy start
Jurassic
playing.
Express. Yep. That's not bad. It should still be a good match. Jack Perry's a good wrestler. I don't hate Jack Perry. It may seem like I hate Jack Perry.
Son, I don't hate Jack Perry either. I just want him to do something, bro. Being the Elite's fucking water boy is not something.
Yeah, hand Matt Jackson a water, nigga. Like, all right, bro. Let's have some standards for yourself, So I'm like, all right. Who is the opponent gonna be? This is a good trio. It's Jay Lethal and the Swirl, and I'm like, okay. And again, these are not bad wrestlers at all. It was actually a pretty good match. Do that. Great match. I think it's just like, what I'm saying, we do need a little bit more substance to these AEW matches, right? Because then at this point, why isn't every match an exhibition match? And I know there's a time and place to say that, but like, we're heading into our big like crossover event before we actually lock in and do a bunch of bullshit. Because Redemption is gonna be bullshit. I'm sorry to tell you, and then All In is gonna be more bullshit. So it's like, and I say bullshit as in like, this is where like literally the minute Forbidden Door ends when Tony Khan is like, all right, I have to lock in. Because this is like, these are my last two big hurrahs before football starts, and I have to lock in over there. And this fucking, I guess the Elite. I guess Jack Perry's the Elite now. I watched.
That's what I was telling niggas. Since when, bro?
I watched like for my homework, I watched Kenny Okada 2, and then the Elite came out, and I saw Cody, and I saw the Bucks. I saw all these other niggas.
Didn't see Jack Perry.
Young ass Hangman did not see Jack Perry, and I understand niggas can get added later. I don't know when this.
It was when they were being fucking ball lickers. The fucking founding father shit.
Yeah.
They indoctrinated Jack Perry because Jack Perry was mad at Tony Khan for letting CM Punk beat him up.
So, I don't know. I guess, right? Because it's like Jack Perry doesn't have anything else to do, so it's like, all right, might as well be an elite ball licker.
I don't know why he doesn't have anything else to do. Put him somewhere else. Dude, how did he even get back on TV? Who the fuck was asking for Jack Perry, man?
I don't know if he ever had anything to do. I've been thinking about Jack Perry for the last 365 days. I don't know if he had anything to do ever. Can anybody name me some significant Jack Perry anything in the last year that wasn't fighting the Bucks?
No.
Nothing, man. So it's like, all right.
They also reconciled pretty fucking quick when you think about it.
That's a theme in this company.
Everybody's kind of just like, yeah, I mean, I tried to kill you at one point, but yeah, we're cool like 3 months later. Like, it happens. Friends fight. And meanwhile, the fighting is you like getting choked out by cable wire hanging over a fucking overpass.
It's the Dragon Ball Z, like, we fought, but we're cool now type shit, where it's like Vegeta's like, I almost killed 6 you niggas, but don't worry, I got y'all. I got y'all. I'll handle this. Leave Jiren to me type shit, right? So all that to say, good match. I did fuck with it a lot. There's a lot of cool shit in here. The swirl niggas got to hit fucking everything.
Yeah, they give them niggas a lot, bro. I don't know. Like
Oh my
I
god.
get liking Jay Lethal, but the rest of them niggas is that.
Fucking there was one thing where I think Lee Johnson has somebody up on his shoulders, and then Blake Christian jumps off the top turnbuckle and hits some shit, and then fucking Jay Lethal from across the ring, the other turnbuckle, hits an elbow, and I was like, holy fuck. I thought that was the end of the fucking match. I thought that nigga was dead, bro.
Should have been, but of course.
But no, this should get some time. It's pretty good. We then roll. I'm like, all right, whatever match. I don't really care
Son, the
about
back
those
end
other.
of this
Honestly,
match was
didn't
fucking
matter.
ridiculous. It's literally them just beating the shit out of these niggas for 10 minutes.
Yep. This match somehow in current day we're still doing this Dave Meltzer shadow gimmick.
Oh, the Meltzer
Nigga
driver?
I know it's the Meltzer driver, but then fucking
5
Nigel
stars.
says 5 stars. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, Nigel's such a dork, man. No, I love Nigel. I think Nigel is like one of the. If I had to pick out of the three of them, I'm taking Nigel every time.
Yes, absolutely.
Like that's a given.
Then we go backstage. It is Mina Shirakawa, Chris Statlander, and Harley Cameron, and I like all three of these people. I like all three of these people, and the most whatever backstage interaction with Lexi
This
Nair,
didn't need to happen
because this is a foregone conclusion. If I've ever seen one, right? So Mina is just like, yo, I've been in AEW for however long. I don't have any gold. You've held whatever you've held before. I think it's my turn. And Chris is just like, I'm going to blow your fucking head off.
Yeah, like I'm going to kill you, dude. Is the picture of Squidward in the jet?
Yep.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
Harley Cameron is kind of just there. You know what I'm saying? Harley says, I'm going to fight Marina, so I'll be seeing one of you in the ring. And she meant that shit too. Spoilers. So then we go to Cheetah. And Cheetah is just like, nigga, I'm about to beat the fuck out of one of y'all, alright? Because I'm that nigga. And I'll be in that shit. That's it. That's all she really said. She wasn't really saying nothing.
Yeah, before she
We
walks
get Harley
off,
Cameron.
she calls Lexi's dress ugly as fuck and walks off.
Oh yeah, Hidoi dress. Yeah, that shit was kind of crazy. But we get Harley Cameron on the desk and they get Harley a desk, but not fucking Moxley. That shit was funny.
Well, to be fair, that was a smoke show. There's no reason for him to sit down.
Yeah. So we do get Harley versus Stat. And they wrestle a real match. I'll give them that. It is a real match. It's not a fucking complete. I guess dog walking is a way to not describe it because not Harley. Mina gets a lot of stuff. They go back and forth.
The Shirakawa punching bag is real.
Yeah, but she was getting the shit beat out of her. Stat, what is this fucking Stat hit her with like a face buster on the apron? I'm like, God damn.
Dropped her straight on that shit. No, okay, we need to take a little detour. Not everybody can be up here.
You can't be. No, not everybody can be on. I was just about to get into that. The commentary desk is sacred. It can. You can say whatever you want. It could low key not be sacred and canon to you. To me, that shit is sacred. We can't let everybody on here. Harley got on here and said a whole lot of nothing. They even gave her some softballs, like some underhanded passes.
They tried, and she could not do anything.
They tried to say, "Oh, the USA beat Australia in the Copa Mundial. What do you feel about that?" Nothing. She didn't say nothing, man. Like what?
She had nothing to give.
You ain't had no USA slander in the tuck? Like
no, nothing. You had nothing to say other than these niggas are your friends. They even tried to give you like your gimmicks with your you love doing impressions, right? It's like, oh yeah, do your Tony Schiavone one. And she says, I'm Tony Schiavone, and Excalibur is disgusted. That nigga said, you're supposed to say it's Sting. Like that's what you would normally say if you're doing a fucking Schiavone impression, but yeah, sure, man, whatever.
The fucking dork, man. Oh yeah, good match. Commentary desk was awful. We might have to retire the gimmick. There's only certain niggas that could be up there. Mox, Ricochet. What's that nigga's name? It was him, Ricochet, and like three other niggas on that desk at one time. Fucking Stokes.
Stokes, Callis.
But I'm low key sick of Callis being on commentary, but I mean it's alright. It's better than some of the other niggas that are getting.
Yeah,
on
it's
here,
better than Persephone and Harley Cameron and fucking even Kevin Knight to a point. Kevin Knight not saying nothing.
Toni Storm, she could be on this. She might as well fucking live on that damn desk. Um, I don't know who else, but I think that's mostly it. Maybe P. I'll take P.
No, I don't want that.
You don't have VP on there?
Especially not after what he said on this fucking show.
Who else could be on? I think that's
Not
about
looking
it. Yeah, no, we limited the commentary desk. No more chairs for y'all. Sorry.
Yo, also, next segment, this shit gotta end. This fucking Bullet Club Gold Bang Bang Gang and the dog shit, it's done. I told y'all to stop the shit last week, and y'all made it worse this week. It's done. Beat these niggas on Collision and be done with it, because I'm done.
Was that next segment?
That was the next segment, yeah. Because it was that into the Jack Perry promo.
Yeah, they cut that shot of my feet.
Good.
I did not get that.
No, good. So, the Jack Perry promo, Jack Perry basically, he just won Zach. He won Zach on... Also, this is crazy, right? Because Zach is already wrestling on this fucking show. Now Zach has to wrestle on Dynamite as well.
Yep.
What is going on here? When was the last time Kenny Omega wrestled? It was last week against Tito.
Yeah, last Wednesday, I think.
Like, what the No, that was Collision.
Was it? I thought Collision was the fucking... I mean, they were both foregone conclusion, but I thought Collision was the fucking squash, and then Wednesday was the...
Oh, I could be wrong. I don't remember. Either way, point is, Kenny got matches that ended in like 3 minutes flat. Meanwhile, Zack Sabre Jr. subplot.
They're making him work real matches close to the fucking PPV. That shit is funny as fuck.
So, we get the Hurt Syndicate 9/11. They beat some guys. These niggas say that, yeah, we don't give a fuck about titles. I said, what? I said, I'm sorry. They said, yeah, we are not here for titles. We are here for money. If you want our services, you can fucking pay us and we'll beat people up for you. And I said, holy fuck. Get the fuck out of my company.
Yeah. That's Tony Khan going, nigga. I give up.
Yeah, because what the fuck else am I do?
Nigga
I can't negotiate with you pussies, bro.
He said, at least let me keep Shelton Benjamin, bro. That nigga did not give a fuck about no Bobby Lashley. That nigga only wants to book Shelton Benjamin.
Like, boy, let me tell you, when that contract is up, they're not even asking y'all to resign. Y'all don't get the chance to resign. Sorry.
I think he's definitely gonna try to resign Shelton.
Yeah, but you know, it's a package deal.
I don't know, man. I think Bobby's out of here 100%.
But I think they should, because if you don't want to lose, what the fuck am I gonna do with you, bro?
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing about wrestling is that it's fucking wins and losses. Like, we're not gonna have you lose to just fucking anybody, bro. We had to fight for Swerve to beat you. Like, Swerve wasn't our world champion when you came in, nigga. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I hate shit like that, because it's just like, do business, man.
Yeah, I hope Tony Khan got his fucking negotiation boots on for when he has to talk to those niggas. Peace out, Mimsy.
But we will not speak poorly about Bandito. Come on.
Like, this nigga Tony did give these niggas a lot of shit without, like, having them lose.
Fam, they held them tag belts, had the shittiest matches possible, and then didn't lose.
But you have a whole fucking saga with Ricochet.
You had a saga ever with Ricochet. The worst saga ever with MJF. Oh my fucking god.
Like, I've done a lot for you guys, and when you leave, it's not gonna be as sweet it is here. Like, nigga, we're keeping that West Side Gun song. That shit is ours, bro.
You niggas cannot have it.
You're not taking it with you to TNA or whatever, wherever the fuck you go. It's not happening.
TNA is crazy. Because I think the niggas would rather die than go back to TNA.
We'll see what happens. Maybe they go back to the Fed. I doubt it, though. How much fucking P.S. talk shit about Triple H. So moving on, we get Christopher Daniels hyping up his stable, telling Dante Martin, yo, I signed you up to get killed by Mystico later.
Son, Dante Martin looks like shit. Why did they shave his head? Why did he shave his head?
I don't know.
Brother, you look like a guy.
He do look like a guy. He look like somebody uncle.
Like, you just look like a guy. Like, you don't look like Dante Martin. You look like an NPC, bro.
Yeah, you gotta grow that shit back, low key.
You the nigga I beat at the beginning of the video game, bro. Like, I mean, granted, that's what Mystico did to you, but still.
Yeah. So we're gonna skip this next segment because I'm done fucking around.
Yeah, no, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Chris Jericho
I
gets his
can't
head
do
split
this
open by
anymore.
Tommaso Ciampa. We get a Pac versus Shooter video package. Dante Martin versus Mystico. Yeah, I'll just read you my notes. For some reason, Dante Martin is wearing a hat. He looks like a fucking chud. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been paying attention. The singles Dante Martin gimmick stopped working for me in 2023. Mystico wins. That's exactly how this went. Like, don't get me wrong, Dante is still super talented, but it's just like, fam, I've been cock teased with the fucking Dante Martin solo run since your brother has done everything but kill himself. Like, knock on wood, obviously, but Darius Martin has been hurt his entire AEW career. Whether it's like breaking his leg or getting into a crazy car accident or tearing his fucking knee or whatever the fuck it is. That guy has been on the shelf more than most people have been signed to the company. Or I guess longer than most people have been in the company. But yeah. Ricochet wants Takeshita. And then he calls out Seidel. Because, you know, in the Skyflight segment, Daniels brings in Seidel and he says, hey, Skyflight has got your back. Also, Seidel came out and had a negative pop, so that just goes to show what we're gonna be doing with Matt Seidel in a couple weeks. Let's see. We have the dogs promo. They say they're nothing like Edge and Christian. They call them old and shit. Pac is in action against Jay Alexander. Super Lariat, Brutalizer, Mox is on commentary, hyping him up, and then we're out of there. 9/11 for me. Thunder Rosa says her and a mystery tag partner from CMLL want to challenge Divine Dominion, and then I get Zack Sabre Jr. versus Adam Priest. I'm very happy. You know, these last two matches on this show deserve to be here. Everything else needs to get the fuck out of here.
They gotta give Adam Priest some. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, he's signed. Like they picked him up, bro. Him and Tommy Billington are fucking awesome. And somehow I'm forced to watch fucking Edge and Christian in 2026.
But no, the way that he got the crowd underneath him for like technically this match should be a bunch of niggas that no American crowd should give a fuck about. But Houston, maybe Houston just late. Maybe I'm just sleeping on Houston.
I think Houston is just late. Yeah,
they were hyped for this shit, bro.
Because they know what it is. They knew it was Zach. They know Adam Priest. Like it's a wrestling town, I guess.
Yeah, I might need to get out there for wrestling, bro. Them niggas are swinging. I love the AEW cameraman searching for the Mexicans. I know the lyrics to Me Muero.
Yo, okay.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Nah, yeah, but this match is super good because Zach's working a Zach match, and Priest is like, I can't let this motherfucker get up on me. He doesn't know that it's Zack Sabre Jr.
I'm gonna hit you as hard as I possibly can,
man. He's trying his hardest. Zach is not breaking a sweat with this nigga. But it's not like a disrespectful not breaking a sweat. It's Zach has to pick very carefully because this runt motherfucker is going to hit him as hard as he can. I like that Adam Priest is short and stocky, man. It makes for an awesome visual, and then when you watch him in the ring, you're just like, holy fuck, this guy's awesome.
Yeah, this nigga is him.
But yeah, Zach ends up rolling into, or Priest tries to work the leg. Like, that was the whole thing, is that Zach was working the arm, and Priest was working the leg. Zach rolls through, and gets Clarky Cat for the submission. I don't know what variation of it is, but he has, like, multiple variations of this fucking move. So, Divine Dominion response promo. Cross introduces herself to Thunder Rosa because Megan Bain was like, you know, I've killed you numerous times, right? And I'm going to do it again. So they say they're going to win anyway. Jericho says that the old Jericho is back. Nobody believes that. And then in our main event, we have Athena versus Maya World. The Owen Cup semifinals. This is where we get the announcement. I threw a shot in the dark. I had a feeling that it was going to be Olympia for this fucking tag match. And lo and behold, Thunder Rosa and Olympia versus Divine Dominion. So Olympia's gonna get dropped on her head and thrown around, while Thunder Rosa gets fucking shellacked. But in our main event, this is another one of those matches akin to the Stardom main event, where it was very much like the story is. I don't like the finish here because I think that if we're going to, I don't think we're doing the thing because I think Tony Khan is pussy. But if we were going to do the thing, Shorty needs wins. Like, we need actual... Like, people seem to think that this shit doesn't matter, We need actual wins if we're trying to establish her as like not maybe a person, but you know, like this like basically my world wins, right? Like she wins the match, she wins through roll up. But the whole point is, I think that she needs something a bit more definitive, because if you're going to have her win the tournament and then lose to the champion, then I think that she's going to need some credible wins. And what's more credible than Athena and the CEO back to back? But I don't know. We get some good stuff here though. We get the cannonball off the apron. No, sorry, that was blocked. We get the damn German.
Yeah, she fucking rolls through that shit. Fucking amazing.
We get the German attempted on the apron. Let's see, the deadlift powerbomb, desperation cutter. Mox would be proud. Curb stomp. And I said here that I do think that there is something missing from the Maya World package, and I think it's intensity and confidence. Like, she's confident about wrestling, but she's not very confident in moves and the way that she moves in the ring. It feels very uncomfortable and very eggshellish, if you know what I mean. Like, even just like running the ropes isn't really like confident, for lack of phrasing. We get a Uranagi on the barricade by Athena. The count gets to 9. And then Athena saves Maya World, pulls her in, and basically tries to push her past her limits. Tells her, if you want this shit, you gotta take it. And then she invokes the word of her brother to push her over. Maya World powers up, strikes. We get a German from Athena. The front flip line in the corner. O-face for 2. Athena hits 2 super kicks and then says, I'm sorry, I love you, but this is mine. And then she ends up getting rolled up into a bridge for the pinfall. I like the finish, but I also think that if we are going all the way, that she's going to need definitive wins. Like, if she was going to beat the CEO at Forbidden Door, she needs to pin her.
Yeah.
Like, I know people are going to say I'm insane, but I think that these definitive wins we need.
You gotta, that's how you build a new star. Like, a nigga that actually just fucking sits there and beats somebody definitively.
Like, people need to win. Because if people are just getting rolled up, or they're having excuses as to why they're winning, like, it doesn't make people legitimate. It doesn't feel legitimate. Like, and that's the whole point about wrestling, is that the whole thing is supposed to feel legitimate. Like, I'm suspending my disbelief because you're showing me that people are showing me that they are truly the best athletes on the planet. And that's not going to be solved by Roll Up City. Like, yeah, she's new or whatever, but at the same time, like, she needs wins. Like, we can use the idea of momentum. Like, we can use the story of her brother to lift her up. The same way Vince did for fucking Rey Mysterio when Eddie passed. We can do that for Maya World. Like, this is a thing in wrestling where somebody close to you, like super close to you, dies, and we use that as momentum to turn you into a big star. But post-match, Athena embraces, the CEO comes in, and then they jump her and stomp her out. And Hayan is nowhere to be seen because babyfaces don't have friends unless they're fucking Kenny Omega.
Now we gotta push yeah.
The only person allowed to have friends is Kenny Omega, and it's just so they can call TMDK a bunch of fucking wankers. Like, alright, sick.
Fucking goobers.
They call them a bunch of fucking dick suckers. Yeah, man, thank you.
Niggas have erased Hayan from history. I can't believe this.
This shit is crazy. The worst part is they're tagging tonight too. So what was the point of Hayan not being at TV?
She must have been asleep or something like that.
This shit is ridiculous, man. But after this was the New Japan Road to G1 show featuring the Yo Games and the final 2 slots in the G1. We have the A block and the B block play-in matches. So we had Kosei Fujita, Master Wato, Sho, and Francesco Akira in the Yo Games. It's a 4-way, 1 fall to a finish. This starts out as the most comedic match humanly possible because everybody's in the ring and Sho gets a mic and says, "Yo, fuck you. Why the fuck am I in a 4-way with these other 3 assholes when I was the first one to challenge you?" He basically calls him a cocksucker, and then everybody starts whooping his ass. Sho and Akira end up teaming up and then fucking each other simultaneously. Like, you know, Akira turns around, Sho tries to get a pin, he yells at Sho. Sho's like, bro, nah, trust me, chill out, it's all good. I wasn't trying to win or nothing, bro, chill out. We get to the back end of this match, and it is a fucking mile a minute. So I'm gonna read this all off. We get, let's see, we get Akira hitting a leg lariat on Fujita, a sling blade by Wato onto him. We get a spear by Sho onto Wato. We get the pile driver by Sho onto Wato. Then he calls for the shock arrow, but Wato ends up getting Rescientemente. I don't know how to fucking say that shit. I have to look it up. We get the fireball by Akira, a German by Fujita under Akira. We have the double poison Rana counter, and they trade Germans. Surinkaku for or by Wato for 2, and then we get the House of Torture bullshit. Sho pulls the ref, calls Doki. They stomp out Wato. Yo comes to help, and they kill him big style. Fujita takes the plate and lays out Sho, Wato, and Doki. Akira low blows him and then hits him with it. The ref comes back in the ring. Crown fall is attempted but rolled into a small package for 2. We get a fireball for 2. And then it's a buzzsaw kick and a crown fall for 3. Once again, my play-by-play isn't that great. Watch the match. It's a lot of fun. Aaron Wolf versus Yoshihashi. This is block B play-in match. Aaron Wolf, I haven't seen much of him since the Dome show, but he's been improving at a steady rate. They've had, like I said, they've had him in the hyperbolic House of Torture chamber, where he's been wrestling nothing but House of Torture matches for the last 5 months. He's not getting better. Like, I'm sure he's getting better, but it's at a very slow pace. Because these matches are bullshit. Like, he's not really wrestling long matches. He's wrestling a half a match, and then the other half is House of Torture fuckery, and then he's winning or losing. But Yoshihashi is probably the best person to have, because Yoshihashi is like a very good base. Like, that's like his thing. He's a very good hand. You're not gonna have him really win anything. He's a tag guy, but he's a very, very, very good hand. So we end up getting Yoshihashi ends up getting a leg lock. Wolf gets stuck, but he gets the ropes. We get a swanton for 2, a lariat combo by Yoshihashi. Wolf gets a triangle hold and then restrains the free hand, and Yoshihashi passes out. Wolf qualifies for his first G1. Taichi versus Yuto Ice is the funniest fucking match ever. I'm not going to talk about what happens in this match. I'll just tell you that Yuto Ice ends up qualifying for the Block A for Block A. But you need to watch this fucking match, because it is funny, not because it's a comedy match, but because it's 2 guys legitimately trying to kill each other. Or not even trying to kill each other. It's 2 guys trying to concuss each other as hard as they fucking can. And that shit is awesome. So, I also decided to stop off in Noah and watch Legacy Rise. I only watched the back end of the show, so I only watched the title matches. It's Shuji Kondo. It's Naomichi Marufuji. It's the national championship. This match is funny because a lot of the Marufuji matches are funny because everybody keeps calling him washed. And he does look washed at a lot of times. But every so often, he'll do something in his match where it's just like, dude, what? If you're washed, why can you do this? This motherfucker hits a double spring moonsault into the ring. Like, he springboards onto one rope, jumps to the other, and then moonsaults off. And it's like, dude, if you could do this, why are you fucking with us? But, let's see. Yeah, we get 3 knees by Marufuji for 2. We get the standing iconoclasm onto the apron by Kondo. Let's see. We get lariats Germans into another lariat for 2 by Kondo. Knees, lariats, and everything in between for a double down. We get a Frankensteiner by Marufuji, and then he gets the headlock, nice and tight, and Kondo gives up. It's a cool match. They're very much limited by age, because they are getting up there. I think these guys are like 50 apiece. About. But, I mean, it didn't look too bad. much like the Yuto Ice match, because Taichi is getting up there in age. It was just two guys like having a good time, having a very like it felt like a TV match, but I didn't mind that it was on pay-per-view because once again, like I'm giving them the old man tax or the old man discount. So next up for the GHC National Championship is Kenoh. Kenoh, because he's long-winded, decides that he's going to speak for fucking like 3 minutes straight without letting anyone else speak, and then at the end says, "Yeah, I want to be your next challenger." And Marufuji's like, "Why didn't you just fucking say that, man? Why did you sit here and monologue for 3 minutes instead of just saying, 'Hey, I want next'?" So, Jonet's Max, which was Yuki Hino and Manabu Soya, they won the tag festival last week, or I guess that was like 2 weeks ago. I don't remember exactly when we talked about it, but they won, and they're getting their tag match here against Los Tranquilos de Japón, which is Tetsuya Naito and Bushi. This is another match that's kind of limited by not by age, but more so by Naito not having knees. Bushi does like most of the heavy lifting. They don't really get to doing much. The match is okay. I wouldn't say that it's something to go run after. More like I said, Naito's knees aren't what they used to be. He has something worse than like mechanical knees. I don't know what it is. Like if I had to describe it, like Naito's knees are like the fucking overhead projector in your high school, where it's like this thing has very clearly been here since 1993. How is this? How are we still using this in like 2011? Let's see. There's some good stuff in here. But eventually we end up getting a super duperplex onto Bushi, where Soya goes for the superplex and Ino power bombs him, so they do the Tower of Doom. We get the double backdrop onto Naito, and Bushi did end up missing Soya, so Ino uses his body to clear his eye, like he rubs his head in to clear the mist off of his face. And then they hit Jonet's Ayasu for 3. And we have new champions. But they're immediately attacked by Team 2000X's Masakita Miya and Sugiura. The chairman and Sugiura are next up for the GHC tag titles. And in your main event, White Raven Squad collides, except not really. It's Tetsuya Endo versus Shane Haste. I wanted to talk about this because it's something that I keep talking about with Japanese matches. Why Endo and actually fuck that. A couple weeks ago, or no, a couple months ago, sorry. Shane Haste won the GHC title, right? His first defense was Kenta, who is in the White Raven Squad. This defense is against Endo, who's also in White Raven Squad. And you know what happened at the end of both matches? These niggas dapped up and they went to the back. We are allowed to coexist in this team and still want to be competitive. Why can't we do this over here, dude?
No. Sorry, bud. Everything has to have tension behind it, alright?
Like, everything has to have some stupid ulterior motive. Like, I hate this about America, man. Like, everything we do is some fucking lame ass, now there's gotta be some reason behind it. Like, these niggas had an amazing, like, even in the beginning of this match, Endo was being standoffish, but it's not because he was mad. It's because he didn't want, or he wanted to be competitive. He's like, nigga, I'm not going to dap you up because we are enemies at the moment. We can dap up later. So, Haste ends up getting the better of him in the beginning. As he's seated in the corner, Haste extends a hand, and Endo's like, nigga, fuck you. Then they do another sequence. Haste ends up seated in the corner now, and Endo gives him a hand finally. Like, yeah, bitch ass nigga, I'll help you up. And Haste is like, nah, fuck you, bro. And then they just go. It's absolutely fucking awesome. Like, if there's any match that you should check out, definitely check this match out. This match is fantastic. So, we get in the final moments, we get a rack bomb escaped. Haste gets the sleeper out of it. Then he uses a sleeper suplex to dump Endo on his head. A pile driver for 2. A lariat for 2. But then he gets Bomb Valley Death for 3. and he retains the championship. There was a spot here that would have looked absolutely awesome if Haste understood what Endo was trying to do. So Endo hits the Burning Star press for 2, and when he goes for the lateral press, he makes sure to grab the right wrist of Shane Haste. So what Haste is supposed to do is he's supposed to kick out, shoot his right arm up, and Endo's still holding that arm, and he's supposed to immediately translate it into the crossface. This motherfucker kicks out with his left shoulder. So Endo says, fuck it, I'm gonna move his arm anyway, and then I'm gonna just transition into my move. What a fucking beast this guy is. But yeah, post-match they dap each other up. Then Ozawa comes out, and he calls next. So at the next big Noah show, it's gonna be Shane Haste and Ozawa for the GHC. And then in our main event of our show, it's Dynamite. Live from Rio Rancho, New Mexico. We're in the Death Riders Clubhouse. Moxie's hyping up the team. Everybody's in action tonight. Ospreay joins the huddle, and then he fucking trips and falls. Moxie looks at him like he's lost his fucking mind.
You know, plays into Ospreay's whole bit with this thing of being like out of place and a goofball compared to the other niggas.
Marina helps him up. He and Garcia start laughing, having a good time. And this leads into our opener. The Death Riders versus Brodito and Mystico. The lineup is Moxley, Yuta, and Castagnoli.
Evil ass Dragon Slayer team.
Yo, come on.
That's
yeah,
okay,
I guess, right? That is like Death Riders Prime.
I was like, what's so evil about this combination in particular? And I was like, oh, these niggas slimed fucking Brian.
Yeah, these niggas killed Dragon. Big style. Oh, man. Yeah, so I noted that this is a dangerous matchup because Claudio and Moxley have a luchador problem.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's a very, like we saw it in the C2. It's a very pronounced luchador problem. So that could also be a key to Bandito winning tomorrow. Just keep an eye out for that.
Not lie, these niggas are powered up. Fucking Mexico national team or the Mexico men's national team fucking making miracles happen over there.
Yeah, and Bandito was wearing that damn kit, so.
Yeah. Nigga got powered up like shit.
So we have King and Castagnoli brawling and facing off. Yuta and Moxley clear Mystico and Bandito. King fights them all off, but then we get a Lucha arm drag, which Claudio had to assist. Genius. Good job, guys. I love how strong Claudio is, because Brody goes up, he stands on that damn rope. He goes to sit on the ropes and like flip over. Claudio helps him flip over. And then they take the bump.
Incredible, bro. What the fuck?
Like, that shit is fucking brilliant, man. We get a triple tope by the face team. Let's see. Rolling Yoshitonic for 2. Brody tag and Claudio tags Mox. We get a sleeper on the King. The Gonzo is attempted, but Claudio stops him. Bandito suplexes Claudio. Yuta explodes Bandito, but Mystico gets him. We get a Marina distraction. We get a belt to the back of Brody's head and a roll up for 3. I don't like this finish because it's just gonna. It just furthers the discourse of what the Death Riders are. But, I mean, means to an end, right? We really don't care. The whole point is getting to Forbidden Door. Like that, and that's the big problem with this pay-per-view. Is that we keep meaning to an end. Like, we didn't have to have this match at all. We did the tag match last week. Garcia got pinned, bro. It's okay. I don't know why we needed this. I don't know why we needed to get the heat back. Get the heat back at the pay-per-view. You can literally just do a whatchamacallit. Do Bandito versus, because Bandito pinned Garcia last week, right? So do Bandito and do Brodito or whatever. I don't know, fucking do Brody King versus Yuta or some shit, and then it turns into a big ass brawl. You can do anything other than having them collide in this trios match. It was a good match, but once again, like, we have the fuck finish, and then it leads to just a lot of nonsense that can be avoided by literally just doing something else. Anything else. So, Renee is with Team Briscoe. They don't say anything of importance at all. 9/11 is next. It's Harley Cameron wearing a Supergirl themed gear versus Marina Shafir. Marina gets rolled up.
You know, if I had saw that gear before watching the movie, I would have been like, fuck.
Yeah, come on, man.
What you placed on my film, man.
Oh yeah, holy shit. I guess, right?
Yep. Yeah. It's the results of that surprised the fuck out of me. I didn't expect Marina to lose that shit.
I mean, either way, it doesn't matter because they're both not winning. So
yeah.
well, actually, knock on wood, because I don't fucking know anymore.
You would have thought you would have added Marina for hype moments and aura, at the very least.
Well, I mean, Harley Cameron probably gonna win. So
if she does, we might have to shut the operation.
I mean, listen, bro. The spirit of Willow, tag partner. I'm just saying it could happen. I'm preparing everybody.
I mean,
much like what I said about Logan Paul last year, I'm preparing everybody for the worst.
You know, yes. If we look at it in a Schrodinger's box kind of situation,
what the fuck, man?
It can't happen, right? Until we open up the box, Schrodinger said it could be anything in that motherfucker. So you're not wrong. Not wrong at all. Do I want to see it? Obviously not. But
come on, man. You think I want to see it?
It's been a couple months since
I'm prepared for bad things to happen to me, okay? I just want everybody else to be prepared so we don't get disappointed, all right?
It just made too much sense for Queen Aminata to get it.
In what sense?
Tony Khan fucks with her first.
So that's it?
It's easy for him to give her good things.
What happened to Aminata the last time we seen her on TV?
She lost to Willow, but that's different.
Heard you.
Different thing. That was to further Willow's comeback killer narrative.
I don't think that was true. I think that's when it started, if anything.
Now it's a bit different since there's no we need a real shocker to get us going, right? Post Forbidden Door.
You said shocker and Harley Cameron didn't enter your brain?
That's too much.
Oh,
that's a little too much, honestly. All right.
Yo, come on, man.
Harley, nah, man. I'm sorry.
I mean, listen.
Now here's the thing, too, right? You might be onto something. Because why the fuck would he put this match on Dynamite if he didn't think it was gonna be heater? This was the Dynamite card that was supposed to go up against all the good shit that they had going on during the World Cup. Mad good World Cup matches. Tony Khan is like, I can't move the shit. Let me see what I can put together. And he said, Harley Cameron.
Nigga, if I'm Warner Discovery, I'm whooping his ass. Look what you put up against the World Cup, nigga.
You know, it helps
this fake ass Forbidden Door preview, nigga. What the fuck?
It's a crazy preview. I'm gonna hold you crazy.
Fake ass preview. So, because Tony Khan hates women, the next thing up is a video package detailing the Owen Cup Women's Final, and I'm pretty sure here is when they announce the tag match between Athena and the CEO and Maya World and Hyon. They found Hyon. Hyon was alerted to what happened last week. Or I guess earlier in the week. So, next up is Ospreay versus El Fantasmo for whatever fucking reason. Ospreay comes out and he's making fun of himself for tripping. They note that LP versus Ospreay is 5-3 all-time Ospreay. LP is 3-1 in AEW. This match is kind of just whatever. I mean, it's a TV match. I wasn't really interested in it. Not because I hate LP. But more so because, like, what the fuck else? What are we doing? Like, on this show is, like, all the fucking New Japan C-tiers and then Zach. Like, what the fuck are we doing, man? Let's see. We get a springboard tornado DDT looking for a suplex. We have the stun dog by Ospreay. The Dragon Sleeper gets flipped into a stunner by Ospreay. And then we get the hidden blade for 3. As Ospreay is walking out, Swerve comes in, and Ospreay, instead of walking past Swerve, ends up leaving through the crowd. This guy is a Death Rider, man.
Yeah. After he did that fucking spin with them, I was just like, all right, it's over.
No, it's not. No, it's everything, bro. He did the spin with them. He's leaving. He left through the crowd instead of just walking past Swerve.
Yeah.
Like, oh man. So Garcia comes out because it's his turn in the Death Riders Gauntlet. I didn't realize that every Death Rider. I mean, I realized that every Death Rider was in action, but I realized why. I don't remember who said it. I think it was Lyric, or I don't remember who said that they were having Death Riders fatigue, and I'm like, yeah, I understand it, because while they are the Iron Men of the company, having them and their adjacent guy all over this show when only two of them are involved in fucking Forbidden Door is crazy, nigga. Like, you had the General, you had you had the General, you had Yuta, and you had Claudio in the opener. In the fucking second match, you had Marina. In the third match, you have Osprey, who is a Death Riders adjacent. In the fourth match on the card, you have Daniel Garcia. Like, bro, that's a lot, man.
That's motion, bro. That's why they opened the show. What you mean?
Like,
Nigga, all these niggas wrestled today.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Oh
Like,
my
it's a
God.
go home, but it's just like, you, instead of
Death Riders
actually
go
like
home.
featuring the international talent that's gonna be on Forbidden Door, you put the Death Riders in instead.
Also, one thing that I'm glad you kind of reminded me of this, because niggas have been, I guess, a bit upset with how the Forbidden Door build has been.
I'm still upset.
I want everybody to just keep in mind, right? Shit is not the same as it used to be a couple years ago, with especially who's in office and the niggas part of the Supreme Court, all that shit. It is tough as fuck. It was hard to get niggas visas before. As a Smash player, I remember there were plenty of niggas that were just like, I cannot get a fucking visa to save my left.
Well, to be fair, that's video games versus I'm an entertainer / athlete.
But think about it now, right? It's an athlete with the fucking Tony Khan's he's coming from like a billionaire family, and that nigga's struggling to get people visas for his fucking wrestling show. He can't promise you niggas shit that he doesn't know it's gonna happen. That's why fucking Gabe Kidd probably had shit planned for Forbidden Door before he got hurt, but he's healthy now. He's able to do it now. So it was probably in the plans thing to get him in the Forbidden Door call. Can't do it. Can't get a visa. So he had to reheat his old nachos of being part of the Death Riders like damn near a year ago to pass that shit over to Pac. There's mad other names that we've heard, fucking float around about not being able to get visas, but I'm sure there's probably just as many like big names. All right, Memesy, when you watch this back, I'm sorry, Yoda Tsuji was definitely gonna be on that shit. I don't believe him for a fucking second.
Right.
Him and that goddamn wine gimmick, I don't believe that shit.
What gimmick?
That wine gimmick. He don't like wine. He don't want to seem sophisticated. Him and them damn fucking black coffee drinkers. Yoda Tsuji was gonna be on that shit. He was gonna wrestle a nigga. He would have done no other AEW show. It would have just been Forbidden Door. But I have no doubt in my mind that nigga was going to do Forbidden Door. That nigga visa ain't get cleared. That's what it was. That's what it is. Not even what it was. That's what it is.
Nigga, if I seen Yoda Tsuji show up at Forbidden Door, I'm burning my jersey.
Burn that bitch.
Nah, because we have to draw the line in the sand. These niggas do not care about us. Look what they did to fucking poor Zach.
He would have won that shit, but Zach won his match last year. That was a good ass match. Don't lie.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm just saying, look what happened to Zach this week.
Hey,
where the fuck is why is Tanahashi gonna be at Forbidden Door? Hey,
you said what?
It said Tanahashi posted a picture at the airport. He's on his way.
That nigga he gonna watch the fucking Japan national team match, bro. He not watching that shit. He gonna show up for Tuesday. He gonna show up on the pre-show and then dip out to go watch that match, bro. He bullshitting. Cat's not direct right out of that bitch.
Just call him Hiromu Takahashi, bro. What are we doing? You know how these niggas work.
But yeah, no. Wait, listen, Yoda Tsuji, we not Tsuji FC. I think Tsuji can get away with not doing any of that other bullshit. Probably doing video packages and call-ins up to Forbidden Door. That nigga was not stepping foot in any regularly branded AEW title, 80 AEW television show. None of that other shit. Not Collision, not Dynamite. He would have showed up only for the fucking main event or wherever they placed him on the card. He was gonna win, and you never see him on AEW ever again. But if Visa and other things cleared up, I definitely think he would have been on that shit.
Yeah,
I
but I
would have
mean,
put some
like,
money on that.
I don't know how long it takes you to get a visa, right? Like, I'm not sure when you should start filing for a visa, but Forbidden Door is something that we do every fucking year, man. I
According
think,
to Gabe just lost his.
yeah, that's
that
funny.
nigga, that nigga was in New York on the Center Stream like a month and a half ago. That nigga already lost that shit.
That's fucking funny.
So
He was
shit
on the
be
Senate stream by accident, by the way.
at any point. Nah, he was there on purpose. He
Oh, okay.
He a your age fan.
Ew.
You not fuck with your age
Nah. No.
after he also graciously rated Taika.
Okay, that was funny. That totally did happen.
He looked like he be fucking with the hoes. Oh my god, that shit was so funny, man.
Yeah, that was wow.
We need Taika on streaming. Anyways,
He's
Suji would
not
have been on
going,
that
man.
shit.
That guy has a whole wife.
What else? Where are we at? We have fucking Danny Garcia getting his fucking chest.
Daniel Garcia is about to get his fucking face melted off. So, on the outside, Daniel Garcia gets a house call that everybody was like, "Wow, this guy's dead."
Yep.
Let's see. Apron pile driver is blocked. We get the Death Valley on the apron by Swerve. Garcia feints and hits 2 lariats on Swerve. We get a backbreaker power slam combo by Swerve. The Styles clash where everybody's like, "Uh-oh, Daniel Garcia doing the Styles clash. Ospreay, what's going on here? Hello." We get a rolling flatliner, a house call for 2, and then Strickland opts to use the hidden blade for 3. And then he starts stomping out Garcia. Ospreay makes the save. They go blow for blow. Ospreay sets up the hidden blade. Nana distracts, and Swerve hits a house call. We get the cop killer, but Garcia saves Ospreay from it. Instead, Swerve hits him with the cop killer, and then Ospreay comes with a chair, but he's too late. He then calls for Doc Samson to go check on Garcia.
Poor Danny.
I mean, happens. We get a video recap of. You said what?
He did put up.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know why we're not doing more with these guys. Like, I think the Death Riders pivoting when Mox won the Continental and like actually pushing other guys. Like, I don't need to see Moxley every fucking week wrestling or every other week wrestling. I think we should be focusing on Garcia's development because that's a story beat that we've just given up on. Garcia joining the Death Riders was an overarching story from like 2023. Or not even, from like 2022. Back then when they were the Blackpool Combat Club, Mox and Danielson said, "We want you." And he said, "No, I want to be a ball licker with Jericho." And they said, "That's disgusting, man." So now he's finally in the group, and we're not getting any progression on any sort of character work. Or wrestling. But anyway, we get the video recap of Team Briscoe versus Team DC MJF. Callis and MJF are there. Knight, Okada, and Fletcher get their time to speak. Andrade tries to go next, but Max cuts him off and says, "Shut the fuck up." He calls Shivani a fat old prick.
Nice.
He says he never kicked out of the J Driller because he's never had to. Then he notices that Trent is here and he says, "You get the fuck out of here, man."
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. What?
He's seen Trent and Rocky and said, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god.
Then he says we need to talk about last week. Them losing was Andrade's fault. Then they debut a new shirt. It looks fucking insane. And everybody's disgusted in this except for Callis and MJF. So Callis, you walking on eggshells around these you know what happens when the Lions eventually like get a taste, right? You know it's a smoke show after that, right? Like, you understand that?
Yeah. After that, fucking, cause I'm assuming Team DC MJF losing, right?
I think so as well. I
That
think
might be
Mark
crazy
Briscoe's
to
getting
think,
that
bro.
win.
I don't know how they're gonna pull it off. I don't know what sort of fucking power, friendship, fairy tale shit they're about to do right
It's gonna
here.
be Andrade. Andrade is the key.
Maybe. Yeah, no. Once Andrade gonna turn him, Don Cal's gonna lose Andrade. Um, Kyle gonna be like, he's got a tunnel vision on the Takeshi. He's not gonna want to do shit else anymore. That's it. I have no idea what the fuck Okada's about to do, but low key, it's not. It's gonna be a soft reboot of the Don Callis family. Them niggas are
It's
about
gonna
to
be a soft int, nigga.
shit might fucking split apart a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
Andrade about to brain MJF for the damn cookie sheet by accident.
By
That nigga gonna get hit with the J Driller and everybody just gonna watch.
Yeah. Funny as fuck. Rocky Romero gonna be. I should have been me. This doesn't happen if I'm here.
Trent standing next to fucking Callis saying, "Yeah, that wouldn't happen if I was in there."
Oh man.
Let's see. Jack Perry and Zack Sabre Jr. Perry's alone. Zack is flanked by Nichols and Tito. This will lead into the tag match. Some nutsack the entire time Zack is walking in is screaming that Kenny is better than Zack. Okay, brother. Okay. Fam, commentary has the nerve to say that Kenny wants Zack at 100%.
Yeah, you let fucking Zack Sabre wrestle twice?
Yeah, say word that we're trying to push the narrative that Zack wanted to wrestle all these niggas, and Kenny just said, "Yeah, that's cool." EVP Kenny Omega, that swears that once he beats Zack is gonna be #1 contender for the world title. By the way, what the fuck are we doing? Let's see. So, we get a baseball slide that gets turned into a Cazadora, but then gets locked into a cross arm breaker. Yo, I'm gonna kill Bryce. Zack has the triangle. Bryce is screaming at him to let go of the hold. Why? Nigga, count him out. Bryce talking about, yo, I'm gonna disqualify you, and he starts counting, and Zack has to let go. What are we doing? This is a conspiracy. Like, this is actually a conspiracy. Brother, how are you gonna DQ me for something that's completely fucking legal? I'm not choking him out. It's a submission hold.
Bryce must be trying to get fired or something like that.
Bro, what is Bryce doing? Count him out. Don't try to disqualify him for that. What the fuck? Kenny Omega tax. Got it.
Kenny paid off Bryce?
Of course, had to have.
Oh, they slept in that Street Fighter Season 3 character pass.
Look what the fuck he got him. Need to beat his fucking ass.
I got the exclusive for you, big dog.
Look what codes he's got backstage.
He ain't got no GTA though, I'll tell you that.
I don't think anyone has that. Hold on, wait, it's in Florida. Tony Khan, you can hear me.
Ooh, GTA collab, ooh.
Shit, I wish. Let's see. So, Zack gets him a crucifix, a triangle. Perry can't lift him, he lifts him up for 2. Roll-ups, we get the snare trap. Yo, this nigga puts a snare trap in, and Zack is like, you're honestly despicable, man. You gotta try harder. Like, yo, being stuck in a nigga's STF and saying you gotta do something else is the most awesome shit I've ever seen. Let's see. Jack tries the knee. Zack goes for a knee bar. He rolls into Clarky Cat, and Jack Perry gives up. The Bucks come out for their match, and it's the Young Bucks versus TMDK. Boy, Zack and Jack Perry disappear, and TMDK gets beat in like 2 minutes. What?
Yeah.
Son, Tito and fucking Nichols get flash fried, and I'm supposed to be like, yeah, that makes sense. Yo, Kenny Omega, when I catch you, oh my fucking god.
This is the greatest case of big broing I think we've
Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, when I catch you lame ass niggas, boy.
My big bro got the pen, right? Like, you really can't beat me right now. Like, my big bro literally has a pen. You can't do anything about it. Can't do nothing.
Bro, they Melcher driver the fuck out of Nichols and pin him.
Stop fucking playing with me.
Man, Zack and them boys beat the shit out them niggas. Omega and Perry come down. Then everybody's brawling. Kenny gets the better of Zach and is gonna hit the V trigger, but he's saved by Tito. Kenny then takes a mic, and this right here, if we didn't do a show, I was not watching Forbidden Door. Kenny takes the mic and says, "It's nothing personal. It's a warm up." Says when he wins, he's out for redemption. When he wins, everyone else will forget about Zach like last year. I said, "What the fuck are we doing?" Dude, they were going to big league him. They start playing Kenny's music, and Zach's like, "Give me the fucking mic."
Yeah. One
What
of the
the
toughest
fuck?
boss. That's a tough boss call, Zach. I'm not gonna lie. That's a tough boss call.
Zach
I like
said,
that.
"Nigga, give me that fucking mic. Give me the mic." And then all he does is say, listen, why don't you try to stay out of the hospital, yeah?"
I don't care. Off top, I don't care. I'll take it. That's
No,
tough. I
because
like
that's
that shot.
crazy, bro.
I like that shot, Zach. I like it.
This entire build is crazy, and kayfabe or not, I don't blame Yoda Tsuji for saying, "Yeah, I don't want to fucking come here."
Chill.
No, dude, because what are you doing?
Oh, that's different.
It's straight big leaguing. Like you guys literally Zach has to tell these niggas to shut the fucking music off so you can speak.
But here's the thing, right? With Yoda, I have a feeling because of the fucking what's the name situation. What's the name? Gabe Kidd. It was gonna be Gabe Kidd versus Yoda. I feel like in my heart of hearts, I really think it was gonna be Gabe Kidd versus Yoda Tsuji too, because they never got to finish one. One got fucked up because I think they passed out or something like that, right?
Yeah, for the global championship.
She ended a fucking no contest. So I thought, all right, we're gonna run this back eventually. Gabe Kidd's spinning his wheels in AEW. All right, Gabe Kidd's now starting to take shots in New Japan. You know, Yoda Tsuji's fucking around. Yoda Tsuji has his strap back. All right, cool. We about to run this shit at Forbidden Door. I'm gonna go to your house now that you want to leave. You want to talk shit, and I've been talking about, we got to stop our partnership with AEW. All right, these niggas are about to run it back at Forbidden Door. Yoda Tsuji's gonna get his fucking win, and then Ghetto's gonna actually push him like the fucking future he's supposed to be. What happens? Fucking Gabe Kidd, they actually banned this British weeaboo out the country. They kick him out.
British weeaboo's crazy.
Fucking crazy, bro. So I think because that was the plan, and I don't trust any of these niggas to write something else that we didn't already have in the works. I don't want to fight the rest of you niggas. I don't want to fight the rest of you niggas. Who am I supposed to fight? Who? Like, there's
they said you was gonna take that hook match and like it, nigga.
And even then it was like, all right, well, I lost to Andrade El Idolo and fucking, what is it, in Jersey? All right, whatever. And he's like, you want to run it back? No, I don't want to run it back. I like that guy. We already did the match, and it was definitive. There's no reason to run it back.
Tanahashi kept listing off mid-carders, and he said, "Get the fuck away from me."
And even then, it was like they pulled fucking Andrade into this fucking Don Callis MJF shit. So it's really just like, I don't want to fight anybody else. I don't want to fight anybody else.
I feel like doing that is such a stupid situation. Like, I feel like all of the new / main guys in the Callis family all wanting the main title is kind of like ridiculous. Especially when the Callis family was like a cohesive unit, like not even 6 months ago. Like, literally everybody was on the same page except for fucking Okada and Takeshita.
Alright.
Now that you've excised Takeshita, nobody wants to be for the family anymore. Like, I just don't understand that line of that writing.
It's Fletcher looking for the main title. It's fucking now Okada's looking for the main title. Andrade's looking for that bitch. Like,
young boy Kevin Knight is actively headhunting this fucking belt, by the way.
He already has a title. He's looking for Jet 2 belt. Bro, you greedy fuck. You greedy motherfucker.
Like, he's not even worried about defending this TNT title.
And it would make sense if he was still a good guy. That he wanted the title because MJF, I already had you dead to rights. I want my real shot. I really want it. Give me that shit. It would make sense as a good guy if that was his main goal. As a bad guy, and you're working with him, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. It's not making sense to me. It's not making sense to me. So I think somebody else, like at most, Suji was probably just like, I just know there's nobody I want to fight, no match that really interests me. The one guy I probably wanted to have a match with when we had a heater last year. People forget about that, right? Niggas talk about Gabe kicked his ass. His only good match last year was fucking Kenny Omega. Yoda Suji match was good.
Yeah, don't let them hear that. They gonna beat you.
It was good. Nah, shut up. Well, not to you. They're them niggas. That shit was good, man. Put them hammers down. But that shit was good. So it makes sense for Yoda to be like, all right, we gonna build to this. I'm gonna get it started in the media. Because you know that nigga understands the art of like, all right, I'm not gonna build this shit in 2 months. I'm gonna do it over the course of a little bit of time. I'm gonna blur the lines. I'm gonna play the social media, the media game. I'm gonna get this shit started. This nigga gets hurt, then gets banned from the country where we were gonna do this shit at his new company. It's just all right, I'm going home. Taking my ball, I'm going home. I don't wanna do this shit no more.
Look where he live at, by the way.
Even though like I'm taking my ball and going home, man, I'm seeing you on the flight back.
Like, yeah, I don't.
They realistically, when them niggas were in Jersey, that nigga probably was on the same flight back with Gabe Kidd from the Sinstream. Anyways,
Yeah, watch the fuck out, man.
where did we even stop? I don't even remember.
Next up is the recap of the Stardom show, where Tekla got her ass beat by Starlight Kid, and then she was talking backstage about I'm going to kill Stardom. Where the fuck is my belt? Red Velvet versus Aminata, survival of the fittest qualifier. Great match, fantastic match.
Leader. Aminata's gear is fucking incredible, bro.
Nigga, who you telling?
Oh my, both gears are incredible. Let me not do that. Yo, both these girls. So let me put on right quick. We on the Wednesday night lights.
Yeah,
We
man.
down here? Nah, we putting on. That shit is all time, and I'm glad.
Red Velvet was cooking. We had moonsault to the back. We had frog splash to the back. We do not care. They went for a reverse suplex. The legs got caught, but they got it anyway. Fuck it. You can't say nothing if they got it, and it didn't look that bad. So, yo. Also, Shivani tries to be like, yeah, Red Velvet injured Willow. Hey, that's not what happened. That's not what happened, yeah, Shivani.
He's stupid. Shivani, we already had, Willow FC. We already had a nagging shoulder injury before that because if in kayfabe, I don't know if you remember. Who was it? Was it Divine Dominion that pushed Willow into the wall? I don't know if you.
It was Camille.
Oh, it was Camille. Yeah.
Remember, Camille popped out, returned just so we could get the comeback killer started.
Yeah.
And then Camille went right back into the fucking Schrodinger's box.
Yeah, so we all got hurt by that. That's how we got hurt. It wasn't. Don't do that to Red Velvet, Tony Schiavone. You don't want to do that. Don't get pressed on commentary.
Fucking fat prick.
All right, don't get pressed on commentary again. I wouldn't like it for it to be you. I'm a big fan. Don't do that.
Big fan. Fuck this nigga. So for whatever reason, Red Velvet goes for the same thing that Athena did, where she's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry," and then tries to stir it up, but she gets a fucking crazy headbutt, and then gets hit off with her head for 3.
Fire.
Renee is with the Bucks, but their time is interrupted because Edge and Christian are getting blown up by the dogs. The Bucks then ask Edge and Christian if they need help. They said, "No, we're good." They should have taken the help because them boys had them dead to rights within a minute. They had them niggas flat out on the ground, choked out by fucking camera wire.
Them young niggas took everything from me.
Actually, they took them stupid little fucking 2000s Willy Wonka glasses, whatever fucking shit was. They look fucking ridiculous, bro. So, Ricochet, Takeshita International Championship. This is our main event. The new Takeshita graphics are fucking awesome. The white and gold, I like them a lot. And it goes with the gear as well. Everyone's banned from ringside. This was announced during... What match was that? That was during the Strickland match that everybody was banned from ringside. So, I mean, listen, man. It's a fantastic match. I just think it's weird that these guys are having this match here. Considering the fact that these guys have nothing to do with each... I mean, Ricochet asked for the match, obviously. So, that makes sense why he's getting it. But it's just like, it's such a weird match to have right before Forbidden Door. Like, wouldn't you want to defend against one of the... Like, I think you should put Clone in this match. And then have it bleed into the in quotations, main event. Right? Like, I feel like you put a Don Callis guy that's not in the cage match. against Takeshita, and then after Takeshita wins, Doyle's in the match, unfortunately. So it would have to be like Clone or Cage or something. Like you don't want anyone that's in the match because you want to be able to get off the main event angle. So we get some great stuff, man. Ricochet. Let's see. He does a running shooter from the apron to the floor. Takeshita catches him with an exploder. Like, the whole point of this match, I didn't like the composition of this, and I said I didn't like it because Ricochet got entirely too much. Like, I know Ricochet is an elite world-class talent. I'm not saying he isn't. But Ricochet commanding the first, like, third of the match because he was able to throw his jacket at Takeshita and then hit him with a knee is crazy, nigga.
He did that same shit to Zack Sabre Jr. in the fucking Tokyo Dome. That shit was funny as fuck.
Like, bro,
this nigga understands when the lights are brightest. He's like, nah, I'm gonna slime you out immediately.
I'm gonna do everything I can. This nigga hit a damn Sasuke special. He hit the Fosbury flop, springboard 450. Like, this match was fucking fantastic, man.
I hate this guy Ricochet, bro.
He's such a good wrestler, and he was wasting his time with Chris Jericho. Nigga, I would have taken a vacation.
I don't know if it was a vacation. I think Tony Khan said, yo, if you don't work this fucking Jericho match,
I'm gonna fire you.
You're out of here, buddy.
You're getting fired for those tweets if you don't work Jericho. Sorry.
Oh, that's why I tell niggas you gotta take that humiliation ritual.
Yeah, you don't have a choice after a certain point.
You gotta take that shit, bro.
So, we then hit the lightning round, and it's Vertigo for 2. Ricochet drops the knee. Or the knee pad, it hits the knee. We get a shooting star press for 2. Top rope German, but Ricochet lands on his feet. Spirit gun is dodged. Egoist is blocked. Ricochet powerbomb for 2. Egoist avoided because Ricochet pulls Paul Turner. We get a knee, and we get the Lion Salt for 2. A lariat by Takeshita. Egoist, and Raging Fire for 3.
Yes.
So then, of course, because we hate everybody on this card, Chicken is in the fucking main event talking. He's talking. Callis comes out and says, shut the fuck up. God damn it. MJF cuts him off. They brawl. Jay Diller attempted. And then we get the fucking Attitude Era finish, by the way. If you've ever watched the Attitude Era in the or WWF in the 90 or the 99, 2000, this was how, like, all of the go-home shows ended. Jay Driller attempted. He's slaved by Fletcher. Fletcher hits a sheer job brainbuster. Takeshita it punches, or he hits the forearm on Fletcher and hits Raging Fire. Okada hits the Rainmaker. Kyle gets Okada in the ankle lock. Springboard Lariat by Kevin Knight. We get a Scorpion death drop by Darby. Darby tries the coffin drop. Doyle runs in. He still tries to dive into Doyle. It doesn't work. We get a Boss Man Slam. Roderick Strong comes in, and Roderick Strong is not allowed to be strong as fuck like everyone else. So he tries to get up on Doyle, but gets killed. Orange Cassidy has to save him using 2 orange punches, and he gets the Olympic Slam. Max dick kicks Orange and stands tall, but Chicken slots back in and hits the J Driller. Andrade saves Max. Him and Max go to blows. Callis tries to cool it down. Andrade gets accidentally hit by the ring, and Max gets hit with the J Driller, and the conglomeration stands tall. Like, they went for the huge schmoz, and I think it would have worked if there wasn't a fucking collision tonight. Like, none of these guys are on Collision, but I think that having a Collision match or a Collision show in between this go home is bad, because it breaks up like the heat. So, I don't know, man. But yeah, no, that was this week's Dynamite, and that was like the wrestling of this week. So, what's on the book report?
So the book report for me, I decided let me tap back into God's country. Go watch Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega 2.
Come on,
this
no.
was NJPW Dominion. I don't know what year that was. 2018.
I'm bad at years. Don't ask me.
I think it was like. Don't look at me. It was 2017. My bad. Damn. In Osaka Joe Hall. This shit was it was fire, brother. I don't know what to tell you. They heard my complaint about commentary and said, "All right, we're gonna give you Don Callis on the fucking shit. Go for it." I was like, "Oh, motherfucker, yes, let's go." I love Don Callis, and guess what these niggas do while they're introing the match, right? Kenny walks out with the Bucks. Okada comes out with Ghetto. What does Don Callis say? Yeah, they talk about how the first match got 6 stars.
You know what it is.
Blow
Come on.
myself off, right?
Dread it. Run from it, Uncle Dave.
Holy, this nigga had so much motion. I hate it.
You know what it is. Come on, nah.
But you know, this match as opposed to the first match, they really off jump. You know what I said I really liked about the first match is that they don't pin each other immediately. This time around, they're just like, yo, if I could just get one out the way, just pin you now and get you out the fucking way, I'm gonna do it. So there are a lot of pins in the early part of this match, but there's also a lot of limb work because they're like, any type of fucking advantage I can get, I'm going to take that bitch. You cannot fucking stop me. Okada tries to go for a Rainmaker a bunch early, and Kenny also tries to go for a fucking One-Winged Angel early as fuck too. Obviously, they don't get it until later, but there's plenty of that here. In this match, I'm just so impressed by the fucking athleticism from the both of these niggas, because it's not like that they don't have it anymore. If they really wanted to, they definitely could just I don't even know if they could work a match. That'll fucking these niggas work a match like that. You won't see them for at least a year to like 7 months, something like that. You're not gonna see them for a very long time.
In what, New
But
Japan?
just seeing how no, like if they did this at all, like any type of match like this at all, like a fucking hour 10 barn burner, all this athleticism, all these fucking.
Oh, you talking about in America?
I mean, just like today, like right now, if these two were to go at it and like work something like this,
yeah, for
as long as they did in this match, it wouldn't work. I don't think them niggas got the stamina for that. Or if they do, it's nigga, I'm gonna give you everything I have, and then I'm not gonna see you for 7 months as I recover from the fucking effects.
I'll see you back in 3 months, brother.
But nah, these niggas were hitting each other with some shit, bro. The amount of times that Kenny gets the upper hand just to be met by, just to turn around after running the ropes and fucking just see both Okada's boots in his fucking face. It's actually so incredible. Like, it really does sell that these two niggas are foils and that anything that you can do, I have a counter to it. Obviously, I've seen it in the first match. I got some for you, old bitch ass nigga. So the big story of this match, with all the limb work, right? Okada gets Kenny to the outside because Kenny went for that fucking Rise of the Terminator shit, which they mentioned on commentary. I didn't even fucking think about it like that, right? He goes for it. This is the first of many times in this match where Kenny goes for something. Okada's seen it and scouted it, right? Because I was in a match with you not too fucking long ago, bitch ass nigga. Kenny goes to run the ropes. Okada's immediately, like literally, Kenny takes one step. Okada's already at the fucking TVAsahi logo in the fucking ring. Kenny turns around. Oh shit! Fucking Okada boots to the face. Kenny is outside. Like, damn, nigga, that shit hit me hard as fuck. Okada then runs the ropes and does a fucking. I don't even know what this is, but he's over the ropes, does a cannonball to the outside. And that's the part of the story that we have to focus on, is that he fucked up his knee on this fucking splash to the outside. So now Don Callis and media is just like it's gonna fuck up his ability to do the Rainmaker, because you don't have a strong base to fucking pull from when you do it, right? So what does Kenny do? Kenny drops this nigga. It's literally something out of a fucking WWE game. Literally drops him on that little fucking on his other leg to fucking somehow it affects his left leg. I'm not sure. I'm not a fucking doctor, right? And then what does this nigga do? He goes to the outside on the apron, jumps off the top rope. I initially thought, I was like, oh, he must have missed his drop kick. Oh, that's a weird botch for such a high rated match. This nigga pinpoint accuracy kicks this nigga's left leg and left knee out from under him. Everybody in Osaka Joe Hall was like, oh my, what the fuck? I was like, I can't fucking believe it, bro.
Shit looks insane.
it looks insane, but it's so accurate. I'm just like, this nigga's a fucking demon. And a lot of the rest of the match is a lot of limb work. You know, there's a lot of, I guess, like Kenny working this nigga on the outside, dropping him on the tables outside. Okada does eventually like get the upper hand and start getting back into it. But at the end of the day, nigga is Kenny. He does a lot of athletic shit, gets out the way. And there's a lot of like cool reversals and a lot of like fucking submission holds that Okada does that I don't know what it is. And again, commentary doesn't
fucking
fucking
money
have
clip,
it, so
boy.
I can't even tell you, but that's just fucking it's beautiful.
You gotta get the. I'm gonna give you my New Japan World login. You gotta get you the actual feed.
Dead ass, because these niggas don't know what the fuck is going on.
I think I have it.
But they're entertaining, so it's okay. So then again, like I said last time with the fucking first match, where Okada has bunnies, this nigga dead ass has bunnies, bro. Bad leg, nigga goes over the fucking barricade, fucking body splash to Kenny Omega right into the fucking barricade. I can't fucking believe what's happening. Like dead ass, I'm just not sure what's going on. Fucking, I'm just going back to it. I'm just like these niggas actually just put on a fucking thumper for like an hour and 10. I wish I wrote a lot of it down because there were dead ass some things that I was just like, I can't fucking believe like what I'm witnessing. But at no point of this match did any of this shit feel boring. There's probably like one point in the match where I was like, I don't know, I'm not sure.
I don't know, Jim.
But by and large, a lot of this shit was fucking fire. There's this fucking drop kick that Okada hits Kenny into the barricade with. Like, you know when niggas call it a shotgun drop kick? That was dead ass a shotgun blast that nigga's chest. I was like, this is some of the greatest shit I've ever seen put to screen, bro.
This shit is fucking funny, man.
Let's see. Bro, here we go. Whatever this fucking suplex that Kenny hits Okada with, bro. Okada's leg is kind of like over his other leg. I was... Nigga, who was it on commentary that just screams no? I think I don't know what it is, but I'm like, nigga, I feel that shit. What the? I was like, yo, what the fuck am I looking at, bro? So a little bit later, Kenny tries to hit fucking One Winged Angel. These niggas counter each other's moves like 6 times into each other. So at some point, Okada just started doing shit. And it's just like, I'm gonna keep hitting you until I get what I want. Hits this nigga with a German. Kenny's obviously off the shits. Hits this nigga with 2 Germans right on his fucking neck. All right? Then I'm gonna reach my fucking hand in, get your fucking wrist, and then I'm gonna hit the fucking first Rainmaker of the goddamn match. And from there, after that, that's all bets are off from there. That's when the real match starts. This was just a fucking prelude. Now we're gonna hit you with some real shit. Over the course of this next like fucking 10 or so minutes, Okada just starts hitting this nigga with shit. Rainmakers. I do my fucking little elbow, I think, is in there too. And then eventually Kenny does get his shit. He gets the fucking One Winged Angel off, but Okada gets his leg, like he literally barely gets his leg on the fucking rope. Red Shoes catches that shit. And we're off from there. Both these niggas tired as fuck. I think the Elite is out here now because it was a fucking Okada like got him through a table, like put Kenny like through the table, but the table didn't even fully break. And Kenny is just barely surviving, and Okada is just hitting him with drop kicks and all this shit. And at a certain point, Okada is just like, I'm not even gonna end the match. Because I think he's about to hit him with something else, but he just tells Red Shoes, just check on this nigga. Just look at him. Just fucking look.
Please.
I'm not trying to do this no more. Because if he's not a serious individual right now. He's not lucid.
And I want you to know that there's multiple niggas that have put Okada in that situation.
What?
Where he's just like, dude, okay. All right, man. What the fuck ever.
And this is when he starts getting hit with them Rainmakers, and then Okada looks to the apron, And I hear the rest of Bullet Club is coming down. Who else shows up to the fucking ringside but Codell Rhodes, man?
Yeah.
And he's so ready to throw in this towel. And this is what Cody's theater kid background comes into play because I'm so sure he's about to throw this fucking towel. I know he doesn't, but I'm like, this thing is about to throw this shit. But we continue on because the Bucks stop him, and that's when the One Winged Angel comes out. And this is like the truest sense of the form. We get the fucking fighting spirit spot of just like these two niggas being so gassed and so out of it, but they're still going for their fucking hardest hitting moves, right? Kenny's still going. Okada's still hitting this nigga with Rainmakers. He's about to hit him with another one. That's when we get the famous spot of Okada getting Kenny up. And he goes to hit him with the Rainmaker, but Kenny just doesn't have anything else in him, right? And sorry, I'm not giving this shit justice. This is after Kenny hit him with a tombstone, so that nigga was really out of it. So niggas are still trying to go for it. Okada's trying to hit him with another fucking tombstone, can't get it. And the fucking announcer keeps counting this shit down, like, yo, you got 20 minutes, you got 10 minutes, you got 5 minutes, and
they gotta
we're
let y'all
getting
know.
closer and closer to it. Nigga, Kenny hits this nigga Okada with a knee, tries to pin him, don't work. Okada hits this nigga with a spinning tombstone power driver, but he's literally too tired to even go. Like, he couldn't even fall on him.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, I can't fucking believe it. You know what I'm saying? Okada hits this nigga with another drop kick. This nigga with this fucking whatever buck has his mutton chops. Oh, you're so lucky. It was like 8 years ago. You're so fucking lucky. What the fuck is on your face, man?
I think it's Matt. Matt was the one with the fucking the shit on his face. I'm pretty sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I think they both had it at one point.
Time's running out. Snapdragon suplex. Kenny's about to go for something else. We get hit with another drop kick into another fucking Rainmaker. And then nigga Okada puts his everything into it and goes to the other side of the fucking mat. So he has 30 seconds, right? Commentary says we only need 3.
It's right.
We only need 3.
You only
Okada
need 3 seconds.
Red Shoes is pointing at him, nigga, you have to pin him. Okada's crawling over with everything he has. You know what I'm saying? Camera angle change. Really shows you how far this nigga is. Can barely get across whatever fucking logo that is. And the bell rings and it's fucking over.
Sick.
That's 60. Oh my god. That little ending sequence. Okada hitting shit and not even being able to cover it. That's fucking genius, bro.
Listen, man. I'm telling you. We used to be the king of sports.
That's the best draw finish I've ever seen. And no wonder the Japanese crowd didn't give a fuck. If it was in America, niggas would boo just off the strength. Them niggas didn't give a fuck because that's clean storytelling right there.
They're also used to time limit draws. Like, the whole point is that because American wrestling doesn't use time limits, it's like foreign. It's a foreign concept to them. And then at the same time, when AEW does it, it's like egregious.
Yeah. And even then, it's like you hear the time limit, it's just like, all right, I know that the time's gonna expire, and then niggas are gonna come out from the back and say, actually, I want 5 more minutes, and then niggas get their head blown off, right? I think that happened in what? This week, I think the Javon Leon Slater match was going around. Nigga, I damn near almost rewatched that shit. I almost rewatched it.
Many such cases.
Niggas are posting the clips and their little music videos to it. I almost rewatched that shit. I was almost just like, you know what? I have to feel something again. Because that, honestly, was probably... I glazed it back then. I'm glazing it right now. Probably one of the best... I ain't watched many TNA matches. It's not going to mean too much. But one of the greatest TNA matches... Well, it was one of the best matches from last year, period. Let me not do that. It would a really bad finish. Time limit draw. Oh, yeah, let's go for a little bit more. Dark state finish. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, man.
Actually, fuck you.
Damn. And it's like, you can just, if you don't want any nigga to lose right then and there, just do the time limit. Let niggas be upset. Who
Yeah,
cares?
but you gotta actually whatchamacallit. Like a time limit has to be something that exists prior in order for you to be able to do it.
Yeah. So like, I understand niggas like frustration with it, but it's either time limit or we're gonna get some running bullshit. And I got both. Somehow these niggas decided to do both. If it was just one, all right. You know, we're still building that Dark State and NXT Invasion angle. All right, whatever, cool. Time limit. Me myself. If it's done in a satisfying way, I'm not gonna boo that, because why the fuck would I?
Right.
Like this. This one makes sense because after the first match, that was a fucking heater. Kenny upped his vitality, I guess, and they're just like, I'm not gonna let you kill me, nigga. Sorry. Because there was no Young Bucks interference. There was no The Elite interference. If anything, The Elite kept the match going.
Arguably, yeah.
You know, because the Bucks stopped Cody from fucking
ruining everything.
So, you know, we kept going, and Kenny was fully about to lose, and the niggas were about to be like, all right, whatever. Now, I didn't watch anything past the bell ringing, so I don't know what actually happens after, but, you know, Kenny was dead to
it's
rights
usually just
2
like
times.
a promo after, because it's the end of the show.
Ah, I gotcha. But, yeah, 2 different times, this nigga, Okada, had this nigga dead to fucking rights. And it went to time limit. So if anything, in your mind, you should still be thinking, all right, Okada's still over this nigga. Like, he's still above him in terms of power level. You know? The nigga just got lucky that Okada was gassed, too. Because he really was putting belt to ass on Kenny the entire match. Like, Kenny was getting his shit in, but for the most part, it was Okada clinic, nigga. Damn, that's a good ass match. Fuck!
Listen, man, that shit was tough.
And niggas used to see that Lion logo used to mean something.
I told you we used to be the king of sports, man. Now we got this stupid nigga with the book, and he let everybody walk. Everybody run into AEW. We can't even put on good matches. Niggas is not even trying to inside a boom period again. Like, it's just, this shit fucking sucks, man.
It's crazy work.
But yeah, man, that's the week in wrestling. We'll be back next week. We'll have Forbidden Door. We'll have what's the word? Damn, what the fuck is that shit called? Collision, and then Dynamite and AAA, of course. I'm sure there's a whatchamacallit. I'm sure that there is a New Japan something or other that I can't remember. But yeah, we'll probably have that too. So you know what? We will see y'all next week. Y'all have a good night and Godspeed.